Alright, welcome back to the LCI's channel. Today, Cameron and I are going to be putting a LCI slide topper on this little room over here, this little slide room. I'm going to show you what comes in the package when you order an LCI slide topper, and here we go. First, you're going to get your awning. You're going to get your awning rail that mounts to the side of the camper. You get your brackets that mount on the room, and all of your hardware, all of your screws and all your other hardware. You can get all the screws that hold the rail to the side of the camper. So here we go, we're gonna get started. These are the brackets that mount on the side of the camper. As anytime you're gonna put a hole in a camper, screw hole or anything, you always putty tape or butyl. I just prefer putty tape. I'm gonna do one and then Cameron's gonna do the other one. This time it's just going to be easier to take the release paper off, I think. Don't overlap it. Just butt it up. Just butt it up side by side like that. And that one's ready to go. Cameron's going to do the other one. I'm going to go up here and get my ladder set and stuff. You're in the way of the camera. You gotta remember the camera, Cameron, the cameraman. All right, now I'm going to putty tape the awning rail, part that goes on the side of the camper. So we're just going along and make sure it's somewhat straight. Cameron's having a hard time staying out of in front of the camera today. I think he's going to have to go back to cameraman school. Oh, got a chuckle out of him. Did y'all hear that? Several people have asked me here lately, does Cameron ever smile? I said, well, yeah, just not on camera. You can't make him do it on cue for some reason. But I did get a chuckle out of him just now. So that's almost like a smile, right?
Halfway there.
He's smiling now? You can't see it, but he is.
It's only for special occasions.
Special occasions. Well, this just ain't a special occasion, folks. All we're doing is a slide topper. It's nothing special. All right, we just went ahead and slid the rail on the awning. Now we're going to take the awning up and lay it up on top of the room. Since this is only the second Lippert slide topper I've ever installed, I'm going to refer to the instructions real quick. So just bear with me just a minute. Alright, so I'm just double checking my brackets and everything here. Since we've already got the release paper off the putty tape, I'm just going to stick this up here like so. Just double check, make sure my bracket will slide on all right. So this got a funny lip on this room, kind of a big lip actually. Yep, it's fine. Cameron's gonna go get my drill and hardware at some point there, don't know where, but I'm screwing this bracket to the side of the camper that the awning goes into. Typically all you do is just push these up in this corner right here and screw it in, and since like I said, I don't know where my battery died, but since this is a aluminum sided room, you don't have to drill pilot holes or anything. Screws will go right in that aluminum. And there is something back there. There's some wood or something back in there, because all these screws are biting really good. You don't always get that on a fiberglass room. Alright, just go ahead and we went ahead and stuck the second part of the bracket on and stuck the arm in there. We're gonna hook all that up here in a few minutes. We're gonna go to the other end and put the other bracket on. All right, now one thing I didn't do on the other end, and I'm gonna have to do here in a minute, is trim my putty tape off. Just take your knife and gently trim any excess putty tape that's sticking out. Cameron will do that one down there when he goes up here in a minute. All right, so Cameron's on the other end, I'm going on this end, and we're gonna take one wrap off of this. Just leave that lay right there. Let's see if that hole's not in the right place. It needs to rotate around one.
Okay.
See how I'm gonna have to rotate mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Awning needs to come my way just a smidge. Let's bring the awning my way just a smidge. Okay. Yep, perfect enough. All right, we got it kind of stuck together here. We are going to just gonna get everything evened up here. The awning is really close. All right, so we got everything pretty evened up here. Now we're gonna figure out where we're gonna mount our rail. Should be pretty close.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the rail and the fabric evened up. Now we're gonna figure out what height we're gonna put it. Don't want to get crazy here, but I think we're gonna probably put it right there. Let me get a screw shot in this real quick. It's a pretty hot day today, so that putty tape is a little bit slicky and slimy. See if there's any structure back here. Well, and there is. All right, let me get one more screw out here in the middle somewhere.
The siding makes it pretty easy to.
Yeah. Cameron just said that aluminum siding really makes it easy to know your height and keep things straight because there's little lines in the metal. Cameron's gonna stick a screw out there in the end, and we're gonna double check everything. Make sure everything is still nice and even. All right, so we got 3 screws stuck in the rail to hold it. Now I'm gonna just go put the rest of the screws in. All right, something kind of cool. This customer, he actually found us on YouTube, and he's watched a bunch of videos, but he hadn't subscribed yet. So you know what? I showed him how to do it. Actually, he figured it out, but anyhow. This would be a great time if you have not subscribed yet. Just go subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave us a comment. You know, and it's something else that's I think is funny too. You know, 95% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. And you ladies, you're falling behind. You were, a few weeks ago, ladies subscribing to my channel were over 11%. Now you're under 10%. So ladies, get out there and subscribe. All right, we got the awning rail screwed on. Now I'm gonna trim this little bit of putty tape that's hanging out here on this end. Now I will go along when we get that finished and silicone the top of this awning rail so we don't get any moisture behind our awning rail. All right, now that we basically have the awning attached to the camper, these springs are preloaded. So there's clips here that I need to get out that will release the spring tension on the awning. Remember how they work here. Oh, there we go. There's one on this end, there's one on the other end. There's what the clip looks like. They used to just use cotter pins. It seems like Lippert likes using these things. They're pretty cool. Just take a little bit of the tension off the awning by rolling it backwards. Pin comes right out. Lippert uses a screw to hold the end of the awning bracket to the bracket that mounts to the slide room, and they make this little, got this little button that goes in there. It's got a relief right there, so the relief has to be towards the hole. So relief for the screw kind of holds everything together. So we get our little button in there, and then we put this screw in. So I'm just going to go to the other end and do the exact same thing. All right, now LCI gives you these little set screws. I know you can't see that, but trust me, it's a little set screw. That's what holds the 2 pieces of bracket to the room. So just gonna, there's 4 holes, but they only give you 4 set screws. That's 2 for each end. So we're just gonna snug them up a little bit. Don't go crazy. Snug it up, because it actually has thread lock on it, so they're not gonna come out. All right, so we got those 2 set screws in. We're gonna go to the other end and do the exact same thing. Here's a little set screw. Takes an Allen wrench. That's what holds the 2 brackets together. All right, we basically got it done. We just got a few more screws, but those are adjustment screws. So we're gonna run the room in and out a time or 2, make sure everything's nice and square, everything rolls up nice and neat. All right, go ahead and run it in, camera. Back in, please. All right, look good running in and out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the last few screws in. There's 3 screws on each end. 2 hold that bracket from the awning to the brackets on the room. The other one holds the fabric in the awning rail. So total of 3 more screws on each end. These are self tappers right here. And a little 1/4 inch head self tapper up here in the rail to hold the fabric to keep it from sliding around. Yeah, we're just going to mask and tape both sides of this where we want the silicone. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. The camera's kind of back here a ways, but I've got it zoomed in. Now we got both sides of our joint taped there. I'll just slather the silicone on it, smooth it out, and it'll look beautiful. All right, just put silicone on, smooth it out with your finger. If you're from West Virginia, those are fingers, right? Fingers. All right, put silicone on, take your finger, and you smooth it out. Then you get your tape off before the silicone starts setting up. Otherwise you got a bigger mess than if you didn't use the tape at all. Go to the other end, Cam. So there's what a proper silicone job looks like. I hate it when I see people, looks like they took a #2 coal shovel and spread silicone all over their camper. So there you have it. There's installing an LCI slide topper on your travel trailer. Thanks for watching, everybody. You know, go down there and do all the normal stuff, okay? And me and Cameron, we're gonna go fix another one, and y'all have a great day.